On Monday, the writers of your favorite television shows and movies, as well as the writers of Mafia Mama, went on strike. The reason? A dispute with the major studios over rules to protect writers in a changing media landscape, from the rise of streamers to the use of AI. The Writers Guild claims that they are fighting to protect writing as a stable and sustainable profession, especially for young writers, as a handful of powerful corporations have consolidated control over the industry in recent years. The studios counter by saying, "Can you please just stop complaining? Oh my God, fucking writers." Sort of the gist. As a result, thousands of writers hit the pavement this week in front of Warner Brothers, Netflix, Sony, Disney, and the gaping white-hot maw on the crust of the earth from which each new episode of Ted Lasso emerges. Joining us straight from the picket line to tell us about how the strike is going, please welcome WJ writer Carl Mopp. Oh. All right. Hey, Carl. Thank you for being here. Yep.
Thank you. It's great to be indoors.
So you've been on strike and picketing for a few days now. What's it like out there? How's morale?
It's been hell. It's been hell, John. We're out there on the sidewalk in front of Paramount and all day long. People are just driving in their cars, okay? Just car after car after car, and they're loud. They're so loud, and the sun it's out. Like nonstop, and it hurts my eyes. I can't stop squinting. It's my nom, John.
Going outside is your nom?
I'm a TV writer, John. I belong indoors, like an elderly cat or an OLED monitor. I write TV indoors, and when I'm done for the day, I watch TV indoors. And sometimes when I need to clear my mind, I play a video game with the window a little bit open, and if I'm feeling strong enough. But I am not built for this hardcore, outdoorsy stuff.
You mean standing on Melrose Avenue?
That's correct. It is a wild situation. The studios decide they'd rather grind this town to a halt than pay writers what amounts to 1% or 2% of the enormous profit that our work generates. Now all of a sudden I gotta go buy sunscreen and bear spray and a water filtration system.
You definitely do not need bear spray to walk down Gower on a Tuesday. Maybe if you're on Commercial Street after the 4th of July. That's a Provincetown joke.
Okay.
Carl, I gotta say, I hope you get more comfortable being outside because I've read the union's proposals and the studio's counter, and it doesn't look like the sides are very close.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick read. A lot of the studio responses are just pass. And that's not how negotiating works. Like earlier today when a pack of teens tried to steal the kombucha keg I brought to the picket line, I had to be like, "No, you can't take that, but counteroffer, you can each have one booch." Ultimately, they took the whole keg. But they brought it back because it was filled with probiotics and not alcohol. And even though they called me a typing F word, I consider that a win.
Yeah, good for you. You brought a keg to the sidewalk outside Paramount.
Oh, I'm so tired, John. I'm so bruised and broken down, and my new walking sandals gave me a little blister. I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry I'm not man enough to drink my own piss. Does anyone have any gel inserts?
Hey, great news. You don't have to drink your own piss. You can see Cafe Gratitude from the picket line.
I saw Matthew Weiner drink his own piss.
The creator and showrunner of Mad Men?
That's correct.
All right. Well, a lot of nerds going outside for the first time, and not everyone's going to nail it right out of the gate. But you guys are going to win. That's how writer strike end. I don't understand why the studios would even put people through this before making a good faith effort to reach an agreement.
Well, they really left us no choice but to slather ourselves in camouflage grease paint, fish our one pair of shorts out the back of the closet, and hit the streets, John. They rejected the WGA's proposals to prevent AI to being used to supplant actual writing, to stop shrinking writers' rooms, and to protect screenwriters from doing unpaid work. All of those loopholes would let studios use the excuse of a changing industry, which they changed, to hollow out screenwriting as a sustainable career and turn it into another gig economy. We'd be the Uber drivers of making hot people seem funny. We're not caving, John. I don't care how many coyotes I have to fight, or even if I die out there.
Again, there are no coyotes. There is a great little Italian place.
You didn't address the dying out there part.
I don't know, Carl. The more we talk, the more concerned I am that you have the constitution of the smallest Victorian child in a family of 12.
Then I'll die on my feet, John, or at least sitting in my little folding camping chair, which fits into this knapsack my ex-wife bought my kids to give me for Father's Day. Oh, God, and my kids! Tell them I died a noble death, John, I beg of you.
You know what, Carl? I think this strike could be good for you. Broaden your horizons.
I don't know. I saw the horizon for the first time on Tuesday. Scared the shit out of me. But it's all worth it. Hollywood is always changing, careening from a golden age to golden age, and every once in a while we have to stop, take stock, and figure out how the big wigs are trying to fuck us. 8 Hollywood CEOs made almost $800 million last year. A lot of young writers struggle to eke out a living, and I really don't need much, John. I just need a roof over my head, a Zyrtec in my hand, a Lactaid in the other hand.
And I want that for you, Carl, but a lot of people may say, hey, don't Hollywood writers make a lot of money? This isn't Silkwood. Why should I care?
Very current reference.
Thank you.
Maybe this is the wrong time to say this, but I own a boat. Point is, like everyone else, technology and corporate consolidation have made careers less stable and profits more concentrated. And that's squeezing the middle of our profession, like me squeezing a stress ball when I have to get network notes on my pilot, Captain 5-year-old MD. Now, legally, I'm not allowed to say it's part of the Good Doctor universe, but it is.
I don't know that you're helping your cause.
Look, if writers in a powerful union whose work is high skill, difficult, and essential to this very profitable and culturally important industry can't negotiate a fair deal because the studios have gotten too big and the demand for growth has gotten too extreme, what hope does anyone have? Don't make me go back to my old job, okay, of being the son of a wealthy studio executive.
All right. WGA writer Carl Mopp, everybody. I'm rooting for you, buddy.
Thank you. I'll see you on the picket lines. I'm the one that looks like old young Sheldon.
All right. Demi Adejuyigbe, everybody.